Oh, I have no cookies.
Maybe that's a good thing, knowing your history
almost
with
killed
cookies.
you last time.
Almost killed me twice. Hey everybody, it's the TMG Podcast. This is episode 35. It's June 8th, and this is pre-E3. This is technically it's during E3, but we recorded this before E3 ever happened. If you guys are listening to this, it's already, E3 is happening or E3 is done. And this is Carlos, and with me is Will.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And Miggy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
This is a podcast about everything video games, and we have a lot to talk about.
Pre-E3 stuff.
E3.
This is all E3. Well, not mostly E3, but actually, yeah, mostly E3.
I'm waiting for the megatons. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. The next few days will be pretty nuts. And actually, for some reason, this year, everything is happening at the same time. Like, the freaking World Cup is this week.
The World Cup's this week?
Yeah, it's starting off this week on a Thursday. And we, here, for us here in the Philippines, it's our Independence Day. It's coming around.
Oh, yeah.
Our Independence Day is coming up, and that's a holiday? No.
It is a holiday.
Yeah, because school started already last week for some.
Oh, yeah, school's starting actually on Monday, tomorrow. So, well, some, like my nephews.
Some already started last week. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, E3 is happening. If you guys are checking it out now, I'm sure everybody's like being wowed by. Well, since when this episode gets released, technically the only one that's left should be Nintendo, because Nintendo likes being the last one to show their goods. But yeah, E3 is happening. Before we hit E3, before we hit some of the news, because we have like some laughable local news and actually pretty awesome event that we joined recently. Who wants to start with the impressions?
I can start with mine. I've been playing new Ace Combat Infinity, which is the first free-to-play Ace Combat game ever.
That's a PS3 exclusive?
It is a PSN exclusive.
It's only a downloadable. Okay, alright.
Oh, I mean, it's downloadable, but actually if you play it, it looks like a full-on Ace Combat game. Like, the detail is all really there. Namco Bandai, of course, and as those who know, Namco has been the one who's been kind of pushing this free-to-play thing for a while now, right? First with Tekken, and then
Tekken
with
Revolution, then Soul
Calibur. Yeah, and I guess this is a natural progression that they want to push Ace Combat. So it's multiplayer, well, mostly multiplayer Ace Combat. There is a campaign, but it's pretty short. But they said they're going to be releasing more missions for the campaign, so that's good. The multiplayer is pretty fun though. What happens is it's fuel based. Like every 4 hours or so, they give you one fuel, and that's
it's a real time thing.
Your essential energy. Like
yeah, that's basically one fuel allows you to fly a single sortie, and in each sortie you can use up to 3 fuel. Like using more fuel means you get more rewards at the end, but you only need to use one fuel to get the ball rolling.
Oh, so, risk and reward kind of thing.
Yeah. But they are very, very generous with fuel, like as in, there's an achievement system of sorts called the challenge system, which really simple challenges like, get an assist in a sortie. You get, and the reward is like 2 free fuel. You know, so like, I've never felt the need where I'm running low on fuel. I think I have like 30 stocked up still. So,
It's not hindering you. Is there like is there a way to buy fuel?
There is. You can buy more fuel with money if you want.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. But so far, I haven't felt the need to do so.
That's good though, because that's the one thing.
The gameplay itself is pretty classic Ace Combat. Like they've moved back from the Assault Horizon style back to the old-fashioned Ace, more traditional Ace Combat style. If you play,
they don't have the whole look. They don't have the awesome kill cam or.
No, they removed that. So it's more like Ace Combat 6 than anything else. If you ever played Ace Combat 6, it's very similar. It's pretty cool. What it is, it's 8 players, 4v4, but it's competitive and cooperative at the same time in that you're working with the other squadron of players to accomplish a goal against the computer AI, but you're competing on points. So at the end of the match, the one with the most points will get a bonus to their reward. The squad with the most points wins basically and gets a bonus to the reward.
Essentially a score attack instead of simple.
Yeah,
versus.
it becomes more of a score attack. But like you can fail the mission also if you're not cooperating enough. Like, for example, there's one mission where you need to take out this giant aircraft carrier within a certain time frame, and if you aren't able to accomplish it, you fail the mission. Like, you still get rewards, but it counts as a failure.
It teaches you about friendship. Good job, Namco.
How are the objectives, though? I mean, is there a good amount of objectives that mixes things up, or are you seeing a repetitive?
It follows a pretty standard formula. Like, it starts off like just kill everything.
Okay.
Then but what it does is it changes. There's different priority targets. Like you'll see on your minimap, they're different colored, like yellow ones, red ones, and then I think another color. And the higher the priority of the target, the more points it awards you for getting the kill.
Okay.
And there's assist bonuses and things like that. So even if you damage it but you don't get the kill, you'll still get something.
Dogfight assist.
Yeah, something like that. And you kind of have to balance out your squad too, because a lot of the maps will have a mix of air and ground targets. So sometimes if you have a team of just full on attack aircraft, like who are all anti-ground aircraft, then you're gonna lose for sure, because your opponent may be able to take advantage of your lack of presence in the air.
Oh, and they'll win in points because they have at least
so
one
it actually
person
encourages you
ground.
to use a variety of aircraft, you know. So,
is there like a lobby where you guys can actually like strategize before going to a sortie?
Not really.
Like
what happens is you go in the lobby and then you can see what your teammates' picks are. So you sort of know, okay, we've got 2 multi-role fighters and an attack aircraft, so I'll pick this aircraft to round off the team. Things like that, you know.
Okay. To balance it out.
If
you're that kind of person.
Yeah, and then like how to unlock aircraft is basically this huge tech tree that you slowly open up as you continue to play.
Oh, there's progression.
Yeah, there's progression. So you start off with one airplane, and then like it branches out like into like anti-air aircraft and like ground attack aircraft. And you can sort of focus, but it's not really, because what happens is once you research enough points to unlock a new plane, you have to buy the plane.
You have to research and then buy it.
Yeah, once you buy the plane, it unlocks the rest of the tree behind that aircraft. So if you don't buy the plane, the tree won't progress on that side of the tree. It'll progress towards whatever is open. And if you have nothing open, basically your planes will also continue to gain experience, so you can go from a level 1 aircraft to a level 2 aircraft with slightly better statistics and things like that.
How's the variety of the planes? Do you see a big difference between like...
Pretty big variety. It's got most of your modern aircraft available.
But I mean, like when it comes to like the feel of it, like you can tell the difference of having one from the other.
Definitely, you can feel the difference, especially between like a ground attack aircraft and a fighter jet. Like a ground attack tend to be much slower, but are much more stable, so you can fly at much slower speeds without stalling, which gives you time to line up your attacks on ground targets, right? Mm-hmm. Fighter jets are much more agile. They can turn a lot faster, but you need to kind of stay at the speed that's a little higher, so you tend to stall easier. So it's a pretty good balance so far. And each plane sort of feels pretty distinct, so I like that about it.
How's the net code for that game?
So far, I haven't had any issues with lag. And you know, from being here in the Philippines, you'd expect there to be some lag, but I haven't noticed it at all, honestly. And in fact, I've been pretty competitive. I've been MVP a few times already, even with playing from here. So,
Migs, what do you've played like Tekken and like Soul Calibur? It looks like Namco has a good hold in terms of netcode for us.
Yeah, man.
Compared to any company ever.
I think Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah.
They've had pretty solid netcodes. Even their Gundam Extreme games, like at 2 bars, you could still have a very playable game.
Yeah, because it looks like when it comes to multiplayer, like I guess like Ace Combat and then Tekken and Soul Calibur and I guess the Gundam games, they always have like no problems in terms of latency for us. So that's what I noticed. Like compared to any other company, aside from like League of Legends or all that.
Maybe
like,
they have a better grasp of like Southeast Asian lag compared to
or if they actually have something here for us.
They have
like Tekken's big here.
They have an internet wizard that lets them, bypasses the lag with magic.
Oh my god, if only magic happens. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's fine. But so it's a
internet wizard.
They're also coming up with that new free-to-play PC game, right? The Rise.
Oh, Rise of
Incarnates.
Yes,
Yep.
the PC only, which is kind of weird if it's PC only, but I'm actually more excited for that.
Yeah, I think about the thing about Ace Combat is like I guess if you don't like Ace Combat, then you're not going to enjoy this. But like I really love Ace Combat, so
it's a good free to play. It's not something that's dragging the franchise down.
I don't think it drags the franchise down so much, but like as I said, like I'm still at a point when I have a lot of fuel to spare. So maybe when I'm much more advanced, it becomes slower. Mm-hmm. I don't know how balanced it is towards the upper end of the when you're already in the upper tiers of the game. But right now, just beginning, been playing for a few days already. It still feels very reasonable. Like I'm not feeling like, oh shit, I'm running low on fuel. I need to conserve and pick my missions carefully. I still feel I can afford to just do whatever I want when I'm not really wasting anything.
That's what I noticed with like Namco free-to-plays. Like starting off, it's really like easy and you don't feel the need to spend. But after a while, you reach a point where like you feel like you have to spend because things are really expensive or it takes too long.
Well, that's one thing I'm
level
noticing
up.
now is like buying new planes and buying some of the special weapons also now is becoming really expensive. But it's.
I think with free to play games, if you can at least play or get a grasp of the core gameplay and like without any urge to buy, like with real money, like for like maybe a good 5-6 hours, it's fine. I think that free to play model works. And then towards like the later part of that game, you just feel like you have to grind because everything's so expensive. Like, okay, at least you played the game without much touching it. Not like with other free-to-plays where right from the start,
yeah, they hit you with
you feel the grind right away. Yeah, you feel that grind right away. It's understandable because you kind of want people to keep playing and at the end there's a grind. But the ones that do it from the start is horrible. Like, what's that? Like League of Legends, for example. Like, it takes a while to get a character for free. But at least you get the grasp of it. You don't have to pay anything. You get the grasp of the gameplay right off the bat. And Ace Combat does this as well. Like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 hours in the game, you pretty much got all the
yeah, pretty much. You get
content.
a good feel of it. Even the campaign gives you a good feel for each aircraft type too, because it makes you run through each subtype of aircraft, and it gives you a good variety to play around with also. So like you can try a Russian jet or this or that.
Is it as good as World of Airplanes or
World of Tanks, you mean? Or
no, there's another one. World of Warplanes.
World of Warplanes.
World of Warplanes.
Well,
yeah.
I prefer it to World of Warplanes actually.
Have you tried it? I actually want to try it.
I have tried World of Warplanes, and it doesn't really feel. The thing about Ace Combat.
Can it be the same boat though? Can I put it in the same boat as?
Not really though, because Ace Combat's
plane.
kind of like an arcade game. It feels like it's like Afterburner. It's like the Need for Speed of aircraft sims, Does that make sense?
Like super casual.
Yeah, it's like arcade style flyer,
controls.
like arcade style flight simulator. It's nothing super hardcore. You can just jump in and play and shoot down enemies, and it feels fun. World of Warplanes feels more like a traditional
sim,
more like a MMO, like really like EVE Online almost.
Oh, really?
Or have you ever played World of Tanks? I mean, it feels more like that.
I did, and then I don't know. I never got into it, but it's definitely pretty good, I guess. I just don't understand the concept of how, like, the strategy of it, because I just keep dying.
You need to wear like the camo jacket.
I knew you were gonna go there soon. Yeah, I should have worn the camo, just like those people in Imperium. So, Ace Combat Infinity, it's free.
It's completely free to download on the PlayStation Network. I kind of recommend though that you may want to purchase the beginner starter pack, which is only like 99 cents.
There's a starter pack.
Yeah, but it's 99 cents and it gives you a good load of stuff. So I mean, for me that was kind of worth it.
$1 wouldn't hurt. 45 pesos technically.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it was worth it for me. It gives you a good bunch of stuff, and yeah, check it out. It won't hurt you to check it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, then good.
How big's the download?
I don't remember. A gig or two. Not
so bad.
Not too small.
That's very small. Yeah, not so bad. Well, that's Ace Combat Infinity. Miggy, you have something pretty interesting this week. What's that game called again? Because I'm kind of curious on what it is.
This game also caught me by surprise. It's Super Motherload.
What the heck is that?
What the hell is that? I have no idea what that is.
I went into this not expecting anything. Like, I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
Because, like, the picture on PSN is just a green truck.
Okay.
With, like, tread. Okay. And, think of Dig Dug, where it's 2D side view, and you dig through the earth.
Mm-hmm.
The premise is you're a miner for this company, and you're digging for minerals on Mars.
So it's an SCV simulator.
I don't know. This could be Doom as well.
Or something. Yeah. Well, anyway, okay, explain it. Because it's a 2D side-scroller where you have to mine for minerals.
Yeah, you have to mine for minerals that you can see, like, through the earth. And the thing is, you can only dig to the side and below.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, you have to be smart about where you'll dig, because then you might not be able to reach the mineral that's above you, because there's no other way to get there or something.
So you're or just forced to go down.
Yeah, or just forced to go down and hopefully unlock an ability that lets you get up there, which I don't have.
Okay.
But like,
it won't show up. It'll never show up.
Yeah, it's like it's just simple fun. Like I can't explain why I can't stop playing it. I'm just like,
it's an arcade game.
I'm just digging, like, what the fuck. But I think what adds to it is there's a sort of story mode happening here, where you like, the deeper you go, you find or hear audio logs or transmissions from
other miners.
Yeah, other miners or employees of the company you're working for. And it's like, the story is really sick. Like, you can hear some scientists saying, "Oh, everyone here is dying, and the company isn't responding to our distress signals, blah, blah, blah." And it's like, it's really messed up for the kind of game that you're playing, because it's like 2D cartoony. Your truck has a big drill in front and keeps puffing out smoke constantly. So
technically the story is like hidden within the gameplay, in a sense.
Yeah, like like there's more of it than you'd expect.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get little tidbits, and like the company is actively shutting down these transmissions or claiming their faults, and like some terrorist organization or something.
Of course, yeah, like how big companies do it.
Yeah, it's real life.
But how are the graphics like cartoony, or are they like kind of?
Yeah, how do you describe the visuals of it?
It's 2D and like vector based, because when you like fly up, your truck like motion tweens to the side or something. The gameplay part of it is you have HP, which is your hull life. So like if you accelerate or decelerate too much and hit a piece of dirt or wall, you take damage.
Okay.
And you can upgrade that, and you also have a cargo limit for how many minerals you can carry. And aside from that, you also have your fuel, which the moment you go down starts draining already, and drains even faster when you keep digging. So you eventually have to go all the way back up to like deliver your load and to refill on life and fuel, which costs money. So it costs money to refuel and to heal up, but the dig rewards you with money also, which you can also spend on like upgrades, like increased speed, fuel capacity, cargo, etc.
It looks actually pretty interesting. I'm seeing the screenshots now. Is it Is it co-op? It looks co-op.
There is co-op, but I haven't tried. It's 4-player, and apparently you share the same fuel. I don't know how hectic that'll be.
It looks hectic already just by looking at it.
Yeah,
there's so many icons and minerals that you have to worry about, it seems.
well, it's not really that, but like you can maximize your income by chaining together the same type of mineral through your dig, and you get like little bonus cash rewards the longer your combo goes. But like it's not big enough to actually make a difference. So I guess if you're really the type of guy who needs to like optimize or maximize your run, and that's something there.
And it is a game
Because like the upgrades, like the price of upgrades goes up really fast. I think it doubles every time you upgrade, and money is not like easy to come by here. Like you get very little for what you do. So I think that's why it's so easy to just get like immersed in this and just play for hours on end, because you're just going back and forth digging, and you just got to think, oh, I just need to get this next drill upgrade so I can dig like maybe half a second faster or something.
What was that? What enticed you to get this game? Is it for free, or you just
somebody shared their PSN account to me, and this was one of the games he bought. So like I've had this for a while, and I just thought maybe I should try it now. Because if I don't like it, I'll just get rid of it and save more space on my PS3. But then yeah, like I found myself playing 4 hours straight the first time I played this.
Wow.
That's interesting. I don't know how much it goes for on PSN, but probably not a lot, because it looks like obviously it looks like an indie game.
It is. I'm checking out on it right now. It's.
I'm not sure if it's also out on other platforms.
It's so far PS3 and PS4.
Oh wow.
And PC is coming out midsummer of this year. And apparently it was first an Adobe Flash game.
It looks like a Flash game.
And then just eventually was this is actually the second one. It's eventually brought up to PlayStation 3, and it looks pretty cool.
Definitely looks interesting. Looks pretty retro, but then yeah, with this whole story that you mentioned, it kind of intrigues me as well.
It's like some Dead Space story.
Yeah, it's like almost a weird Dead Space, or like Doom, exactly. Like you're digging in Mars.
Yeah, their website is like they have a website, supermotherload.com, and they priced it as I think the PC version's already out. It's priced at $15. So for Steam, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, $15.
I'd say it's like worth maybe $10, but it's not a bad game for 15.
15 sounds reasonable for downloadable games for me.
And
20
if it's on
is
Steam for sure.
Pushing
it'll go on sale.
Oh yeah, for sure.
True.
Everything goes on sale on Steam.
Every day has a sale.
Dude, the game's not even out already. Dude, the game's not even out. It's already on sale.
It's already on sale.
In our heart.
It is. What's coming out now? Like if I check Murder Soul Suspect, it's already out. Fuck.
Soul Suspect.
It's already out. Whatever's out, they always have a 10% discount if you.
Oh yeah, like the first day sale or something.
Yeah, technically that's a sale.
10 to 15% off.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steam.
Thank you, Steam. Oh, that's pretty awesome. For me, I just want to mention really quick my progression, I guess, with Watch Dogs, because Watch Dogs, like when we mentioned last week, it's a good game, but it was not worth the hype that we were pretty much fed all throughout ever since this game was announced. And I'm like maybe 20 plus hours in, and I'm only in Act 2.
So am I, man.
Shit, I can't.
There's a lot of shit to do.
There's a lot of shit to do.
I had a 4-hour straight session that I captured, and I'm still in Act 2. That's like 90% story mode and 1 gang mission.
I have like, if I remember correctly, my formula when I was playing this game was pretty much like 4 to 5 side missions, and then 1 campaign. And then after a campaign, I have like maybe 5 or 6 more side missions that I do. I get a collectible. I open a CTOS tower.
And more stuff to do.
I do a crime. I find a gang hideout there. I find another crime. I get hacked.
Actually,
I get hacked again.
That's the thing. Like after a while, you just sort of have to ignore all that shit and just move on with the story.
Thing is, where I am now.
Force yourself to move on with the story.
Yeah, I'm forcing, because like I've already felt that in Act 1. The reason why I'm in Act 2 is because I forced myself to get to Act 2. Because when I saw like 8 to 9 missions of Act 1, I think, I'm like, oh, let's just do the last one so I'm at least on Act 2 already. Because the story is not preparing me to move forward at all. The story is not interesting at all. Not even in the slightest. That's the reason why I'm like easily distracted mostly half the time when I'm playing Watch Dogs. Like I find it more interesting to find these like the collectibles, like the weapon caches, because I want to see the mission for that once you finish that. And there's also a side mission for a serial killer. Apparently there are bodies hidden throughout the city, so I want to figure that out. I'm more interested in that. And then those privacy
invasions.
Yeah, those are funny. So I like doing those. Like I even invaded Aisha Taylor. How do you pronounce that?
I have a feeling she's going to be the E3 host.
She is.
I think they already announced that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, she's going to be the host. But yeah, Aisha Taylor she's also the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway, the new one.
Yep, she's also the black girl from Archer.
Yep.
Yeah, there. And
she's a funny woman.
Oh,
who apparently plays video games legit. I don't know.
I don't think she does.
They say she does, but whatever. That doesn't really matter.
Just Dance. I don't know. But going back to Watch Dogs, like, it's the same formula as Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, like I mentioned before. But I guess right now in the Watch Dogs, at this point, as much as it feels repetitive, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, because yes, it's kind of the same thing inside missions, the same thing, the same objective, but there's so many different kinds already. Like, when I do one convoy mission, when I'm done with that, I find a criminal right beside me on the corner, so I'll do that. And then when I'm done with the criminal, I get hacked on a completely different area, so that's a whole different, that feels a bit different for me. And then, I think that during that session, I found a tailing online hacking thing, so that was pretty cool. Overall, it's a big game. Like, I think I'm at 17% in progression, and I'm like 20 hours in.
But it goes to show though that like because it goes to show Ubisoft needs better writers, considering that you're really not interested at all in the main.
Because when the side missions are more interesting than your story, something's wrong.
It's not interesting at all. I'm like, again, I was in Act 1. I was forcing myself to hit Act 2 because I just realized I'm in Act 1 and I'm just doing other things. Assassin's Creed had a better hold than that. Far Cry 3 was way better in terms of like their main campaign and all that. Watch Dogs I think it's the worst among all of these. All of Ubisoft's franchises. Because at least Assassin's Creed 2, I did more of the campaign, more of the side quests actually when I played that game. Even with Far Cry 3.
I played more of the story of AC2.
Yeah.
And the side quests.
And then I think Will's right. Aiden Pierce is not an interesting character whatsoever.
He's actually an asshole, man. He's like the worst.
He's so selfish, dude. I hate the guy. So boring.
And the protagonist right now that I'm going through, his ex-partner.
Oh, the cripple man, Damien. Whatever.
Yeah, he's also not that interesting.
He's more interesting than Aiden. That's.
The sister has more personality than Aiden.
Oh, did you reach that like cutscene where spoilers for anyone, the sister gets kidnapped?
Yeah.
And the kidnapper like puts her on the phone when he calls Aiden.
Yeah.
Like the second time you talk to her after she gets kidnapped, like the first time she's all like, Aiden, what's going on? Who is this man? He's all like panic and frightened. But the second time you talk, it's like they're flirting with each other. Like, oh, you guys seem awfully close. Like, am I missing something here? Oh.
No, I remember that one campaign where they're saying, I saw what you did in the warehouse. We all watched it live in the TV.
Are you sure there's no secrets between us?
And I was like, wait, are you watching what I'm doing in the TV right beside my sister? Are you guys on a couch? I mean, like, you guys are just friends now? You're just like eating popcorn? Like,
he was like saying, look at your asshole brother and his asshole things.
Yeah, like I was pointing out to your sister all your signature moves and all that. Like, what? You're actually like right beside her? I mean, I don't, are you friends now? Because when you start talking to your sister, it's like, oh, no, it's okay. I don't like him, but
he's not doing anything to me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm considered kidnapped, I guess.
Ordered like KFC a while ago. It's cool. we watched 300.
Rise of the Empire. Wasn't too interesting though. Watch Dogs. I think the only reason why I'm starting to like the whole like side missions and all that, because I'm really, as much as people don't really like how like they could have done better with the hacking, I still have a lot of fun with the hacking. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, especially when you do hacking plus the slow-mo, because you have at least enough time to do
focus,
it. Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. It might die down eventually. Like I don't play it as much, like maybe more than 3 hours now. I take more of bursts now, because the story's not propelling me. The online is hard to get now. I'm assuming that not many people are playing it, because when I try to search for something, nothing really takes something 5-6 minutes to get a match. And the PC is definitely the worst version of that game by far, because that's another reason why I don't really like.
Which is so strange, because normally it's the PC which is the for these cross-platform games. That tends to be the better one.
Especially
FPS
with
drops,
high requirements
visuals.
as well.
It is. I'm not too sure why. I'm not at ultra. Like I'm not like the really old, like top of the line PC, but I can definitely do high on everything. I do the custom and it's all high, and my FPS is fine. My computer is not really. I found an issue already on my whole CPU thing. I fixed that, and it's less than 50% in usage, and I still get FPS drops. So it's not me. It can't be me. I don't use most of my RAM. So whoever is planning to get Watch Dogs, cause even you, Mick, you were saying the PS3 is kind of bad, like in terms of there are bugs every now and then.
It's still very playable. Like, I don't rage over the frame drops, because it doesn't go like below 20 for me. And
I felt
the bugs
one
are
point
funny.
where it was like it took like a minute before it went up. It was like 10 frames per second for like a minute. It was bad. It's definitely not me, because even I'm every now and then I'm playing Witcher 2 on Ultra and everything, and there's no lag whatsoever. There's something wrong with the optimization. But yeah, hopefully I'll finish the game. I don't think none of us will finish the game though, Watch Dogs.
Not yet. I plan to.
Yeah, I plan to, but definitely not my priority. Sadly, E3 is my priority. You want to talk about E3 now?
Wait, before we go to that, since you mentioned Ultra, there was an Ultra thing that happened this weekend.
Yeah, actually, let's talk a little bit about some of the local stuff that's been going on before we jump into E3. We attended the opening party of Ultra Street Fighter. Well, opening party, the
Launch party
of Ultra Street Fighter 4.
More like a gathering.
Yeah.
Here at Imperium Esports and Gaming Lounge in Metro Walk. Pretty fun. I think overall a pretty fun event. We got a chance to play around with some of the new characters.
Yeah,
I'm liking Elena a lot.
Yeah, the new characters seem like they're really fun, and a bit too good for like the rest of the
I'm sure there's going to be balance issues still, but yeah, I always liked Elena, even when she was in Street Fighter 3. So,
they're saying Hugo's going to be a problem already.
We've seen some problems already with him.
Well, cause I'm a true new player, and I don't see a problem with Hugo, but overall, like, he is actually a really good character. And time will tell when someone can actually main that guy, and then just start
It's actually going to be very interesting to see EVO this year, if anyone's going to be picking up some of the newer characters and how they perform overall, because I don't know, I don't think anyone really has an idea how the tier listing is going to look like for Ultra yet. Pretty sure the same people will be up on top, Rufus and whoever. Actually, that's the thing about Street Fighter. Like, what I like every year at EVO, it's like a different character wins it. It's like the tier list is always different.
Or like everyone has a different pocket character or main character.
Yeah.
Year.
It's not like all Ryus or some shit, you know.
That's actually a good thing, thanks to Capcom, because they give different versions of it already, where like, because of them changing the version of this game over and over, adding more stuff, giving like update patches and all that, the game evolves, and when the game evolves, people have to adjust to it. So people have to either change their mains, or learn someone, change their playstyle, or start learning new matchups. Because now, like for example, when Yoon and his brother,
Yoon and Yang Barton from Gundam Wing,
when they came in, they were instantly top. Well, Yoon was instantly top tier, so everybody had to go against top tier. They had to change their setup. Some people mained Yoon, Daigo mained Yoon, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, another version came out, so Yoon wasn't anymore the spotlight. Everybody else went back to their regulars, or some people changed. That's the beauty of Street Fighter, to me. Like, Capcom's doing it right to a point that it keeps this. When did it come out? When did Street Fighter 4 come out?
2008, man.
Yeah, it came out in 2008, and they kept.
Years.
And Capcom's actually keeping the FGC community alive by these patches, and and as much as people are thinking it's outdated, it still looks amazing and fresh when they release something new for this game.
Yeah, when 4 came out, I expected, like, this was the perfect evolution of Street Fighter. And
yeah,
like,
it was.
The 3D and a 2.5D, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's technically a 2D game. Like, yeah, the art style, even though it's questionable, like, it works.
It works, and
yeah, I expected that we're gonna have Street Fighter 4 for at least 10 years.
you think?
Maybe.
2008?
I know we're not getting
2000
5 anytime soon.
Well, we're not.
Come on, like, when did Street Fighter 4 come out? 2008, I think? Or...
Yeah, he said,
And we had like 2 before, for how many years? How many versions of 2?
Yeah, exactly.
3 also went through 3 very different versions.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to have Street Fighter 5 as much as people would want
not
one.
yet. Like,
No.
Not yet,
too
no,
soon.
and I honestly think Capcom has enough IP still resting around that they can just pull it out and do something like Darkstalkers. People have been asking for new Darkstalkers.
Yeah,
We're
they
not
have to
gonna get
rotate.
that. And rival schools, we're never gonna get that.
Rival schools as well, right?
That's in forever hiatus. Rival schools. But I agree. Like, there's no reason to have Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 4 for me is still fresh. I wouldn't even mind if they actually throw a Street Fighter 4 to next gen, because it still looks good to me.
Which I think they will.
I think
Eventually.
eventually, yeah, we'll see a next gen, like everything in one disc.
With
version of
hopefully
Street
with all the
Fighter 4.
DLC costumes.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, with this new version of Street Fighter, though, which is Ultra Street Fighter 4, they added 4 more characters. Am I right? No.
5
They,
characters.
5. Sorry, they put Elena.
4 from Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which is Elena, Hugo, Poison, and Rolento.
Yeah,
Then the 5th unique one being Decapre
Evil Okami.
for
Ish.
Ultra.
Yeah, well, she's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, she's
Actually,
yeah.
She's actually pretty
She's
cool.
an anime
Aside
character.
from the added characters, they also, of course, certain
System
changes
changes.
for their system changes and character changes in terms of how they play. So some are buffed. I think mostly are buffed. Some are nerfed. They also incorporated the
double
dual
ultra.
ultra. Yeah,
And don't forget the red focus.
The red focus, yep.
which I did not see once.
Actually, yeah, I didn't get to do red focus either. I'm not even
Yeah.
sure how to do red focus.
I did it once. It was jab and both mediums.
Oh, you have to hold jab
I think
along
it
with
costs,
the mediums.
No, all
it costs
3.
2 bars?
It costs 2 bars, and I think you have to use all 3.
Yeah,
Like
you
lightning and
hold
heavy.
all 3.
Yeah. And I didn't incorporate at all in my fucking play.
Ah, yeah, nobody was doing that.
That doesn't make any
Forgot.
sense. 2 bars? Are you kidding me?
And also delayed wake up is a new thing.
Delayed wake up.
Yeah, which I don't know how to do yet.
Oh
They
wow,
say
I don't want
you
to know
hold,
that.
They say you hold the focus attack so that your wake up comes later. I didn't.
That's
get
gonna be
that.
interesting. Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't wait to see all the delayed focus and red focus shenanigans.
Yeah, it definitely for me. It definitely is a new game because they have so many different mechanics. Like for example, I'm a Chun-Li player, and now I can the dual ultra, which makes you have the ability to use both the ultras on one match, but has a penalty of lower damage. That's cool for some characters like me, like Chun-Li, because now I have a great ultra for like combos and one for anti-projectiles. Like I have those
but
options now.
it's generally it's weaker, right? If you take the double ultra.
It's weaker, yeah, but
You have more
Like-
options now.
you have more options. Yes, you have more options. Because as much as it's weaker, it's still damage that will be added. Like for me, I have now an added combo with that ultra that I don't have to worry about.
Or you can force your opponent to like look out for either ultra.
Yeah, because some ultras are like
Style.
some ultras like for example Zangief's ultra is anti-air, and then
Yeah.
one is like a full-on grab. Now you have both of that. Now you have an anti-air solution for those jumpy people, and then you have the regular super suplex
Oh, the
whatever.
ultimate atomic buster.
Yeah. Yeah, so Street Fighter is pretty a good Ultra Street Fighter is coming out to be a solid game. Yeah, it's fun. I played a couple of matches. We were just pretty much getting used to our mains because the community was just pretty much playing their main characters. I was playing my Chun-Li. Some were playing with their regulars. They're not really touching the new guys because they don't really know. They're trying to learn the
Some
changes.
of them were using the new ones, but then you see Hugo.
Mostly Hugo. Mostly
and,
Hugo.
And the clapping.
And the clapping.
I heard Hugo and Poison are the problems for the new cast.
Oh, really?
Because Hugo's really good, but Poison beats him out. Apparently.
Okay.
And she seems really good.
Yeah. And when it comes to the event was it came out more of an arcade than an event in itself. They were calling it a launch party or an event, but it's more like a gathering. Like, Ultra's out, let's all play together, and that's what it was.
And watch Assassin's Fist.
Yeah, we watched the Assassin's Fist, the web series Street Fighter Assassin's Fist was plastered in the wall for everybody to view, and it's fun. Everybody laughed at the final fight versus Ryu and Ken, and how that ended. There was an Injustice tournament.
There was an Injustice tournament. I wasn't really following that. I was just enjoying watching the people playing the new stuff. We got a chance to play some Killer Instinct also.
Oh yeah, after the event, when everybody packed up and left, we were like, well, screw that, I'll finish my beer and let's play some Killer Instinct. And yes, we did. We played some Killer Instinct.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I found my character, that Spider Girl.
Sadira.
Yeah, Sadira's my girl.
Really fun. She's crazy.
I like Sadira. I like the mix-ups. I like the mix-ups. But yeah,
No, go on, sorry.
No, but the event overall, I don't know, I guess it's just a gathering. It was nothing great about it. But good thing that we actually had something like that.
No, yeah, exactly. The fact that we have something like that.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. It's very better than nothing, so yeah.
But before we go to our break, let's bring up one last local news aspect here. There's this bullshit going around that apparently
it's not really bullshit. It's more like people just blowing it up.
No, that is bullshit. That's the definition.
Our local fast food pride and joy, Jollibee, was apparently going to appear in Tekken 7, according to some very dubious sources.
Quote unquote credible sources.
Yeah.
Some Filipino sites were like saying that the maker of Tekken is considering to put Jollibee, and their source is pretty much based on a single tweet. Single tweet by Harada, and tweets from that Pinoy guy, whoever that is. Yeah, so, and everybody's like, oh my god, does that mean we're gonna see Jollibee on the next Tekken 7?
To be clear, we have to explain what the tweets were.
Okay. So actually say that.
Harada was, I guess he was eating at Jollibee.
And he likes it, so...
Yeah, he tweeted that he likes it. Then some guy tweeted, can you consider Jollibee in your next Tekken game? And I was like, sure.
No, he said here, love your work, hope you can add Filipino characters.
Yeah, there. That's the official tweet. No, that's the official tweet to Harada, and Harada replied by saying...
Jollibee, I'll consider. So... I guess they took that they really misquoted that.
They took that as Jollibee is going to be in the next game.
Yeah, which there's no talk at all about Tekken 7. I don't think they're prepared to make a Tekken 7 anytime soon because they have Tekken Tag 2.
Either that or they should be making Tekken Cross Street Fighter first.
By the way, there's a big possibility it might show up because I saw an image of it.
I wouldn't mind Jollibee as a stage. Like, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, fighting. That's what when I read the tweet, because the title of the post were like, Jollibee is going to be in the next Tekken. Like, that's what it said, right?
The headline was that.
So people who just read the titles and not the actual post automatically assume that he is going to be there.
Yeah.
But like, if you read the post and the tweets.
And the source, yeah. It
comes off more like, he's considering to add Jollibee into the game as maybe at least a background?
Yeah.
Like how Rojas Boulevard is a stage in Tag 2?
Or, it's consider. Yeah. It's still consider. Like, even if it's a character, it's considered. Like, I'll consider it. Like, it's...
I'll consider it? No.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean like oh my god, because like I read the articles. There's even one article that says we have asked Jollibee for a statement. We're waiting for the reply. I mean, like,
That's so stupid.
they're blowing it up for no
Yeah, they're
reason.
blowing
Like,
it out
there's
of
no
the
point.
water.
There's no point. Like, I don't know.
It'll
That's
make
a
an
weird
ass
pride.
out of you and me.
I'm trying to even imagine what his moveset's gonna be like, you know, like what's
Chicken Joy.
There's no Chicken Joy.
Joy's butt.
I know there's been like Jollibee made in Mugen, but I don't.
Oh my god, yeah, I think I know that.
Jollibee versus McDonald's.
Ronald McDonald and shit like that.
So that happened. Hopefully it dies down because it doesn't matter. It's just a consideration.
People forget that there already is a Filipino character in Tekken, and he's Mokujin.
Huh?
His Mokujin family.
Why he's a Filipino?
Yeah, he's Mokujin's Pinoy. He's like the tree spirit.
He's a wooden dummy.
He's the tree spirit of the Philippines.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
The closest Filipino character I've seen is Talib from Soul Calibur.
But she's from the Wind Country, and what the hell?
Yeah, but she's pretty much the Philippines. Like,
Wait, what spirit are you talking about in Mokujin? I don't understand.
Tree spirit, right? But he's from the Philippines.
How is he from the
bio
Philippines?
says.
Oh, it says that?
Yeah.
really? Well, that's news to me. man.
Really? I'm gonna Google that right now. I'm walking to my PC.
While we're gonna Google that, let's take a break here, and we'll come back and have
Mokujin as a
discussion.
Filipino. Yeah, we're alright, I will take a break because I'm really interested. I wanna figure this out through Google.
Don't fact check.
We'll be
It'll
back
ruin my
with
I'm
cred.
fact checking it. Mokujin.
We'll
The first thing that came up, Mokujin Filipino. The first thing that came out in Google. Okay, we'll be right back. On the second half, we'll be talking all E3. There's a lot of trailers that came out, a lot of rumors happening. Like we said again, when this episode's out, E3 is happening or is already done. But we'll talk about it anyway.
Happening.
Yeah, we'll talk about it anyway. So stick around. Thanks for listening in. We'll be back in seconds, literally seconds. So see you guys. And we're back.
Hello,
This is the second
welcome
half.
back. And we did discover that, yes, Mokujin is from the Philippines, apparently.
He's Filipino. I'm yet to see if he's literally from the Philippines, because you don't know. You never know. But yes, when I Googled it, the first thing I saw was Mukujin Filipino, so it's not completely false. It has to. I need to do more research about that. I am determined to figure that out. Before we hit E3 on the second half, this is episode 35. We want to talk about, just want a short mention on what GOG's currently doing, which they officially revealed a Steam-like version.
Good old Games Galaxy, GOG Galaxy, which,
Yeah.
not a lot we to know about yet, except they're saying it's going to be a way to get games completely DRM free, that you will not need to connect online to the client to play your games, or even be online whatsoever, and you can install it wherever as many times as you want, etc. So is that something people really want? Like, are people really unhappy with the fact that you have to play through Steam?
I'm not unhappy, but I like that they're doing this. It makes it easier to just get their games.
But we don't.
Here's one thing though. There's an offline mode already on Steam. It's just the first initial startup is you need online right away. Just do it, and then as long as it's installed, you can still play your games, right?
Yeah, but you won't have like achievements or multiplayer, obviously, right? But you know that's to be understood.
Yeah.
We don't even know what the games that this GOG Galaxy is going to have yet, so I guess we'll take a wait and see approach. But I already, good old GOG is already doing a pretty darn good job getting a lot of these older games running again, DRM free on modern systems. Like, you can go and look for games from the early 90s, like
that's actually what they're known for.
Yeah.
That's where I got like Dungeon Keeper actually for free.
And they work perfectly fine on a modern system, right? You don't need any bullshit configurations to do.
Yeah, or like emulators.
For those who want those classic PC games like Theme Hospital, Dungeon Keeper, I'm not too sure if the original Diablo's there or anything, but really those old school classics. Even I think the first Elder Scrolls is also there, like the first ever. It's all, check out GOG.
Good old games. Yep, you can get even some old stuff from the 80s, like these really old Dungeons and Dragons RPGs with like giant pixels and stuff.
Yeah, and with this whole GOG Galaxy, a client that's supposed to rival against Steam, your question if it's something we need. I honestly don't know, because again, like you said, we don't know exactly what it entails yet. It just now, that's their direction as they move forward as a company. Like they're gonna go against Steam in a sense.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Because we're now flooded with, when it comes to PC, we have Steam, and then we have Uplay, Origin, we have this other Steam client.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of those clients don't. I'm pretty sure Uplay,
Desura,
Origin would never have worked if it wasn't the fact that you were forced to use them to play some of the biggest games around. Like if you really wanted to play Battlefield, you had no choice but to use Origin.
Yeah.
You know, I think without that, it would have died a long, long time ago.
That's very true. But yeah, I don't know if it'll work. It's too soon to tell, but definitely we have someone that wants to be directly against Valve, which is hard.
Which is hard, but I think good old, those GOG guys know what they're doing in a way, like, because they've been in the business for a while already they got a specific niche, right, for the.
Yeah, a specific niche, and they're kept afloat with it.
Yeah, no,
really
exactly.
Games,
but
so.
the fact that their infrastructure can handle that already, like online distribution, means that they already have the technical know-how to get something like this off the ground with minimal problems, right? It's just that they're sort of, I guess they're branching out now into more contemporary titles, much like Steam, but it's also going to be dependent on support, because the beauty of Steam is like you can get pretty much every game on it, right? Yeah. So if this GOG Galaxy can't get the same level of support as Steam does, it may not be as amazing as we thought.
No, so it's DRM free, and it also supports crossplay with other portals like Steam. So it has a lot of features that won't really limit you. So, do you think that when it comes out, assuming and it comes out like Steam, I don't know. I think I'll. Would you bother? I'm not too sure.
Would I check? I would check it out. Yeah. If I had the option of say, I can buy this game either on GOG Galaxy or on Steam, I'd probably still stick to Steam unless I've seen some very compelling reason why it would be better to buy it on GOG Galaxy.
Because there's one thing that would have me like a list of GOG, like a library list for GOG, is if they have specific sales that are not together with Steam sales. Because that's the only reason I'm like, oh shit, this is 50% off on GOG. I'll buy it in GOG, and then I have it now on my GOG list. That's the only reason why, because it's 50% off. That's the only reason why I think I'll use GOG Galaxy. Because Steam, I have a huge library.
Same here.
I think I'm good. And it's crossplay with Steam, so I don't know. I still need a couple of more reasons why I would consider it as it would be my PC.
We have to remember that Steam is also still pushing forward with their own, the Steam OS, the Steam Box. So there's still a lot of stuff going on with Steam. But
that's
wait
GOG.
Wait and see.
It's definitely a wait and see. We want to push that out the window because we're going to talk about all E3, and it's so sayang. Might as well mention it because it's kind of interesting that we actually, because when they presented Galaxy, people were mentioning that they want everybody to know that they want to go against Steam because they kept on mentioning Steam over and over when they presented that.
Yeah.
So they really want that message out. E3.
We have a lot. There's a lot possible happening. In fact, we're getting ready our E3 bingo cards.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little game, just for fun. It's just us. We're gonna put on we have a bingo card. We're gonna put in what we expect. Like, I have an example, Will. Like, what did you put in your card?
What I have in my card, let's say, I have Mass Effect 4 reveal. I'm expecting that to happen.
Oh, you're expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those kinds of expectations for the
And
presentation.
we'll just play bingo, and if we win, then you win. We'll post our. I think we can post our cards up on the website so people can play with us if they want to.
Yeah, like I also have one like no applause in the reveal. Like it's bound to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna win with that one. But just clear fun. No harm done. Like just to have something to do while we watch the presentation or the E3 press conference. What do you want to work on? What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about what has been revealed?
This week has seen a lot of trailers. Battlefield. EA has released their trailer for the next Battlefield game, which is called Battlefield Hardline, which is Battlefield cops and robbers, basically. We discussed
Battlefield Payday.
Yeah, it's Battlefield Payday, more or less.
With a hint of DLC, which is Battlefield.
I really wonder if it's going to be the same system as BF3 and BF4, where you buy a season pass and get all the expansions again.
It probably will, knowing EA.
Most likely, right? I saw the trailer, and
just like how Ubisoft has their own formula for the games, EA has their formula for their games.
I'm not excited. Like it's weird. I'm just not excited at all for this because.
I'm not.
It doesn't look like it's really changed anything drastically, except possibly creating a new game mode essentially for Battlefield.
No, because when we talk about Battlefield, we're talking about large scale.
Yeah.
We're talking about like something grand. And when they announced Hardline, when I saw it, it just feels like it's not something to move forward. It's more like they jumped down from where they were.
They scaled
like
down.
They scaled so down, like really down.
Do you think this is like EA telling them, "Yo, check out Titanfall. Like we've only got 6 players and it's doing great. Make next Battlefield like that."
I don't know. It's more like EA. It's more like EA saying that we need something to come out together with Advanced Warfare. That's coming out on November. That's what it sounds. That's what it just sounds like. Because that's what happened to Medal of Honor. They're just forcing it out. Just like we just need something to compete against
Call of Duty.
To hopefully go against Call of Duty.
Becoming more Call of Duty.
Yeah, but Call of Duty is Kevin
Battlefield.
Spacey, man. Like I'm actually was more excited about that Call of Duty trailer than this Battlefield one. So
I'm more excited. Like I'm actually more interested in Destiny, for example, than anything else.
Destiny is the other Activision big game that's supposed to be coming out, made by Bungie.
Yeah,
right?
another shooter. Like I'm more curious about that and what's going on over there than Battlefield Hardline, which like okay, there's a campaign, there's like a noir like detective thing going on, but it's gonna be shit anyway because we've never been given a good campaign since. I don't know. For me, when it comes to shooters, I haven't been given a great campaign since Black Ops, to be honest.
Oh, really? You didn't find the Modern Warfare 3 or
no,
or well, let's suppose I guess so.
No. But I don't know. They have chase scenes in Hardline. They mentioned
that's
that
supposed
there's a game
to be a
mode
new game mode where you're basically like chasing down the robbers, and that's the whole game mode. It's just driving around on the road, right?
Yeah, and then that's when they bring on the helicopters and you can shoot it down.
These game modes sound fun. Like I'm not gonna doubt that they do sound interesting.
It feels like sections that could happen in Battlefield 4. Like you can have a chase scene if you want.
It could feel like Battlefield 4 DLC.
Yeah.
That's how it's coming off to me.
Oh, really? Because it really just feels like a dumbed-down version of what Battlefield is meant. Like, I don't know. I have a huge feeling it's gonna hurt the franchise in a sense. Like Battlefield 4 was already like it had a major blow on it being not that great upon release. Well, for PC players. So I don't know. I'm not too excited about it. We'll definitely see a demo of it on E3 on EA's press conference. I don't think we'll see anything significant from it. The creators of Hardline is actually the creators of Dead Space.
Oh.
Yeah, Visceral Games. It's not DICE for once.
Yeah, it's not DICE. But I think didn't Visceral Games do Call of Juarez, the cartel? Or
no, that's Ubisoft. Call of Juarez.
Oh shit. No, but they had a shooter. They did a shooter. So it's not like them, like, they haven't done a shooter before. Like, Visceral Games did a shooter.
The only thing I can remember them doing is the Dead Space series, and Dante's Inferno. I think they also did the Godfather games, the old ones from the PlayStation 2 era. If you remember them.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, they did Army of Two.
Oh, did they? Okay.
The Devil's Cartel. So
also, they did
same name.
Yeah,
but
they did the most recent
Army of Two.
Okay.
So then again, it's not really an FPS. It's a third-person shooter still.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're taking a lot of the resources out from DICE. Like, DICE probably gave them a ton of stuff to work on.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Do it.
Fix our netcode, you know?
Yeah. So there, Battlefield Hardline, yeah, we're not too excited about it. Let it happen. Let it come out.
Yeah, let it happen. But this is also pretty much a sign that Battlefield is a yearly thing now, right?
Yeah, because last year Battlefield 4 came out. Now Hardline, really. Like I remember I was talking that I doubt EA is gonna will give EA Activision a pass on this year's November because they have Advanced Warfare now. I doubt they'll pass on releasing an FPS at the same time just to compete. And apparently this is their answer, Battlefield Hardline. Let us know what you think. I'm more interested in Battlefront actually in their press conference.
And that will definitely be fun to see the Battlefront.
It's definitely gonna show, but they didn't show any teaser at all.
No. I mean,
today,
right. We're still waiting. There's still a lot of trailers to come. But that was Battlefield Hardline from EA. Did EA show anything else yet? Nothing yet, right?
From EA, no. They showed a cover for NFL, I think.
Yes, that's true. They did show the new Madden cover.
Or Madden, sorry. Yeah, well, that's not. Oh, okay.
With Richard Sherman on the cover. The other trailer that came out was The Witcher 3, which looks amazing. It looks ridiculously amazing.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I couldn't stop watching that trailer. The music, the atmosphere. Oh, look.
I said it when we were talking and when we were hanging out in Imperium. When I watched the trailer, I literally installed Witcher 2 just to play it again, just because of the fact I got so hyped by what I saw in that trailer. Because then I just realized that I don't know anything about Witcher anymore. I gotta, catch up and get prepared for this game that looks amazing. That's coming out in the trailer revealed that its new release date, which is February 24, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And February 24 of 2015. It's only for PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, no PC release?
And PC.
Oh, there you go.
No, and PC. Yeah. And
only next gen.
People are saying that The Witcher 3 is going to push even the PS4's specs, almost close to max. Some say it's max, some say it's close to max.
The other thing, I wanted to mention is more of a. I feel after watching this trailer, I have a feeling that Eastern European fantasy is just so much cooler than anything the West has put out.
Actually, to be honest, yeah, the Witcher lore, I've my whole Sunday today was actually all Witcher 2. I was just playing it. I actually streamed it. I was just playing Witcher 2 all day. And you're right. It has elves, it has dwarves, it has fantasy politics and all that crap. It's different.
It is. The elves are racist, the
dwarves
the elves
are different. They're thugs. Elves are not grand.
Yeah, they're fucking thugs, right?
They're thugs. They're the ones that will pickpocket you if you find one in the counter, and then dwarves are still dwarves in that game.
Yeah, but
But they have a good twist.
I just like how they are able to implement a lot of these real life things into a fantasy set, like racism. I think that played a huge part in the Witcher games. There was, I think in the first Witcher, there was even something about eco-terrorism or some weird stuff, but.
No, terrorism, and as well, you get to, be part of, some kind of politics, because there's, big choices that happen during the Witcher games. So, you have that in the hand on what goes down every now and then. In Witcher 2, it's all about who killed the king, and then pretty much hunting down another Witcher. And then as you go through the game, you have to go through these special, these choices that actually change like your storyline, which is pretty fun. In Witcher 3, it's not an open world game.
It's not. It's a theme park basically, but I still think there'll be.
It's a theme park?
Well, in the sense that it's a linear game, but then it's similar in the sense of Witcher 1, if you ever played that, where there were like hubs. Well, also Witcher 2. Witcher 2 wasn't.
No, Witcher 2 was hubs, but they were like saying it's more of an open world game. Witcher 3.
Oh, okay.
It's like
so it will
because
be.
It's more of an open world. Yeah, it's more open. That's why there are horses. You can ride. You can go anywhere you want. They're going for more an open world feel compared to like more of a theme park style that was seen in Witcher 2. Because Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 had the same concept in terms of like they go to a certain location and then they move to the next location. This one will be more open world from what I know.
Okay, well that's fine with me, man. Because like. I actually think that works fine for the Witcher type of world. Yeah,
because that's the reason why they were saying that. Like you've seen the graphics from this trailer, and imagine that like just everywhere, like an open world, like you can just walk around. Because I really think that they have now made Geralt of Rivia like an Assassin's Creed where you can just walk around, like fast travel, going up that. I don't think it would be as big as maybe Skyrim, but it's gonna be like I hope it's gonna be as big as. In terms of content, it's as big as Red Dead. More like it has rich side quests, it has rich characters to explore. Nothing like Watch Dogs, because Watch Dogs is more fodder than anything else. Because I think Red Dead Redemption, the reason why I'm mentioning it, is one of the best kind of open worlds, because their side quests, like they all have a sense of uniqueness into it. Like when you do a side quest, it's a completely whole different story with a whole different set of characters, and then the end result's actually interesting. I've never seen that in any other open world game. So hopefully Witcher 3 has that kind of feeling. And the gameplay seems about the same from what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'm excited.
I am very excited as well. More so than for Dragon Age, although I'm absolutely sure Dragon Age will be a great game as well. But yeah.
Hopefully, because they have a lot to redeem from Dragon Age 2, because Dragon Age 2 was a complete disaster, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Age Origins, so Inquisition will definitely make a show on EA's floor. But yeah, it's looking good though, Inquisition, now that you mention it. I have high hopes for it, but I'm definitely not looking into it. I might just pick it up when it's out. Like, okay, like I'm not really that, I don't think it'll be a day one purchase for me. Witcher 3 though, on the other hand, that's a different story. What else we have for reveals, though, on E3? No shows. There's no Final Fantasy 15.
Boo.
Well, that's what Square is saying. There's no Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Although there was a Kingdom Hearts trailer that came out recently.
Kingdom Hearts 2.5
Kingdom Hearts
HD.
HD Remix 2.5.
With a small teaser for 3.
With a very small teaser for 3. Which is also 20.
Which made me realize that I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts when I saw that trailer.
Because Kingdom Hearts is such a hard game to follow.
Yeah, to appreciate all the things they mentioned, you have to be really deep into the series.
I know. Like, I just realized, like, I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I can't be excited for this.
It's not a rabbit hole.
All you know is like, okay, there's some Disney in it, and like, there's something about no bodies.
And there's emotions, and there's a lot of emotions going on.
Friendship and magic.
Friendship.
And bullshit.
And pretty anime girls. And
clouds in it.
Ariel. Ariel shows up.
Of course.
Sephiroth every now and then pops up.
Boss.
Or someone from Final Fantasy 3. I don't know. It's so confusing. And then Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you're excited, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, get excited for that trailer, because that trailer is good.
Yeah. Like
the Birth by Sleep parts for that trailer, which was originally a PSP game, look really good in HD.
To be fair, it does look good. Actually, I'm more excited see more gameplay footage of Kingdom Hearts 3, because it looks pretty good. We're not going to see that for a while. We're not going to see. Well, they said they're working on presentation for Kingdom Hearts 3 on
it's the same team
TGS.
That's also making FF15. So
until
that game comes out, we're not going to see anything about KH3 other than it's in development.
In development, when it came out in the trailer.
Yeah, even
currently developing.
The last part of 2.5's trailer, it said KH3 in development.
It's not coming soon.
It's not coming anytime soon.
Walang year.
Maybe
actually.
2017 if we're lucky. We're not going to see that game for a while. But 15 not being at E3 this year is a bit disappointing.
It's a bit disappointing, like no Final Fantasy.
We've heard rumors that there'll be other Final Fantasy stuff being mentioned.
Prove us wrong now. Prove us wrong now, because E3 the presentation should be done now. So whoever's listening, prove us wrong. Let us know.
It's such a shame since they said last year that FF15 is coming out this year.
They say that to a lot.
They say that to a lot, yeah. But
they said that to Versus 13 or yeah.
That is mention 15.
That there will. Someone mentioned to me, I think it was you, Carlos, that there will be a Final Fantasy 13 collection that will be released for PS4.
That's in the rumor section. I've seen a leaked image where like Square Enix will present or show off that they're going to be releasing a Final Fantasy 13 collection for the PS4. Again, it's a rumor. Like, it's just an image leaked. I saw it. It's part of their presentation. There's like a slideshow. I hope it's not true. It's a waste of time, I think, for developers to work on that.
Square said they will be using Lightning for a lot more games from now on, so...
Can't they understand we don't like Lightning? Apparently, they like her in Japan.
No.
For whatever reason.
As much as we say that we don't like Lightning, these companies do it for a reason. There are people that like Lightning, apparently. Like, there's a reason why there's 3 games out of it. Because Square Enix right now is very stingy on what the games they release. And, because they're not really in the green at this point. So, I guess 13 is giving them some kind of money. There is a fan base for 13.
Yeah, like I mentioned, like, people in Japan likes Lightning for whatever reason. Her character is appealing there.
Yeah, or Snow. But Troy Baker voiced Snow, so.
Like, Lightning is okay as a character, but like, in the context of all the FF13 games, she's really boring there. Like, the only time I found her interesting was in the Dissidia games.
Yeah, so the collection for PS4, I think they would have, if ever it's true, if it comes out true,
it's dumb, but just let it slide.
Yeah, why not? I would prefer they use that effort on something else or a new IP.
They're still trying to make up the money from developing 13.
Maybe.
In what, 5 years?
Yeah, but they're porting the damn thing to PS4. That's more money spent. Anyway, yeah, that's well, okay.
HHD remix.
Yeah, since we're in the rumor section, I want to mention it already. IGN, I think, jumped the gun.
This is a really weird story, actually.
It's a weird story. It just blew up, I think, today. And like NeoGAF's having fun with this one. Kotaku's already calling IGN idiots.
Yeah.
Last Guardian is officially cancelled. It is a rumor because that's IGN's report, and then Sony said it's not.
And no one else is saying it's cancelled.
No, everybody else is saying that IGN said this. That's what's happening right now. Like the headline on IGN is it's officially cancelled. Sony says no. The other news sites are saying IGN says cancelled, Sony says no. That's their headline.
Yeah.
So right now IGN is
scrambling to justify their thing.
Yeah, because they're not changing the headline. It's like it's still there on top. I'll check right now. It's already like close to 12 midnight. The news came out like early morning, and they didn't want to budge. They like their source was, what was their source again, Will?
Well, here, I mean, I'm reading NeoGAF, and apparently there's rumors that the rumor originates from SCE Russia, basically. So that fact alone speaks volumes about who or what where it came from, you know. And I guess I don't know. I think IGN is also one of the. It goes to show like the quality of their journalism is really not that cracked up to be. It just so happens that they're very popular.
It's still up there,
huh?
It's still up there,
and that's a weird thing though. They're not taking it down, because
no, they're not taking it down. They updated it by saying that the cancellation is a rumor and the Last Guardian has not been canceled. They're not taking it down. And I shit you not, they only have one comment in this article. It's bullshit. They've removed the comments.
Oh.
Like, there's no point in time. Like, Last Guardian is the most highly anticipated game for Sony, and there's no comments of it being cancelled. That's bullshit. And then the only comment that's only there is, fuck off, IGN, it's not been cancelled, you view whores. And that's an hour ago. So they've been removing comments for sure. because I seen more rumors, comments in the morning. I remember. So yeah, they're scrambling to rectify this thing that they did. And I think the one who posted this article was actually the editor-in-chief.
Yeah, so that's a huge.
IGN.
This is a big grenade. If ever this turns out to be completely false, like if
false.
Sony comes out,
and then Sony comes out with Last Guardian, I'm like, oh, IGN. Like they all look at IGN.
They colluded with IGN to make this.
I know.
The hype up.
Just to put the views up, because they know that everyone wants the Last Guardian. Who knows why they did, or maybe they have an actual.
Here's my theory: Sony paid them to say that, so that when Sony releases it on, like, unveils it on E3, it'll have a lot more views than it would probably have. Oh,
that's a very nasty plan. To be honest, that's a very nasty plan.
IGN is taking the bullet. Maybe they're the real heroes that we don't deserve.
They're not.
Who knows, man?
They're no matter what. Who knows why this bullshit is happening? But it is. For me, IGN was never like the number one source. Like, it's IGN. They're like, their reviews, like we were talking about in the break, their reviews are not that. How do I say this without saying too?
Give us money, or else we'll give you a 1 out.
We'll give you 5.
That's what I was trying to avoid. That's what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, it's not the ideal review.
Very questionable review scores.
There you go. That'll be better. So whoever, it's completely rumor. Like, I'm sure maybe they announced it now. Maybe we're in the future. I mean, we're in the past technically. Maybe they announced already The Last Guardian in Sony's. Maybe they announced already in the press conference. Last Guardian, now on the PS4. It's a different name. It's a different dog. It's a different kid. I don't know.
It's a different dog.
It's a dog, right?
I don't know. Griffin.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's in the rumor section of E3. Damn it,
I'm
IGN.
kind of hoping IGN is proven wrong, just so they can eat a big pot of humble pie.
I want whoever's going to be in Sony's press conference, whoever IGN personnel will be in the Sony conference. They announce. They get called out. No, I mean, like, they show Last Guardian, and every other journalist look at IGN at the point where they reveal The Last Guardian and says, "Are you standing with your statement or you're with your claims that it's cancelled?" It's just funny.
I just hope Last Guardian comes out. That's it. I'd be happy.
Yeah, if it comes
out.
out.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Yeah, it just has to come out.
Seriously, it's 8 years in development, and what, they cancel it? I mean, like, seriously.
It's on super hiatus.
Why? Like, it was Gran Turismo, it was like also 8 years, I think. They didn't cancel that. And they know how big Team Eco group is. And each of their games have actually been successful. So, I really doubt it. It's not even close to possible. It just depends on when they want to release it. Is there anything other in the rumors section? I guess that's a no. There's no more
I don't think there's
rumors.
any new rumors right now. I'm looking at our news list. No, there's nothing really new. You want to talk about what's been confirmed? Like, we do have a few lineups already, that's been announced. We have Sega's lineup, which.
Oh, okay. You want to mention that? Well, okay.
We can mention that, and then we can move on to, like, discussing the schedule. Actually, the only thing, we only have Sega's lineup, which will include Alien Isolation, then Hatsune Miku Project F, the second new Sonic game, Sonic Boom. Actually, 2 Sonic games, Sonic Boom.
That's about it.
Yeah, and that's about it. So,
no Yakuza 5. God damn it, Sega.
No, Alien Isolation will just show up after the press conference. Sonic Boom will show up in Nintendo for sure.
You know, and again, these are titles that no one really gives a shit about. No one cares about Sonic anymore.
Sonic Boom.
I care about Aliens,
good, man.
Oh, Aliens, yeah, but like Sonic, really? Like, do people like Yakuza? Nothing of that. There's no Valkyrie. Valkyria
I would rather see
Chronicle.
Yakuza.
Valkyria Chronicles still alive.
We didn't get the 2
Valkyria.
and 3 in English.
So,
but yeah, Sega, Nintendo. Well, we already mentioned that. Sony. Oh, we forgot the one big rumor. When it comes to EA, Mass Effect 4. That might happen. I'm not too sure. I don't think it will happen this E3. Maybe after, if ever they want to. It's definitely that they're working on a new Mass Effect for sure. That doesn't revolve around Commander Shepard. So
Yeah, that rumor that came out. Sorry, we're going back to rumors again.
I just want to point it out before we move
basically
on.
the director of Mass Effect is going to E3, and he hasn't been to E3 since the first one was announced. So people are kind of assuming that Mass Effect 4 may be having a reveal. I'm hoping.
Or he finally got a ticket.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping this has nothing to do with Reapers or Commander Shepard or Rainbow Colors. I would love like a Mass Effect was just like Garrus, just all Garrus.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting. The Garrus story of how he got the missile in the face.
How he sucks at calibration, like.
How he's not a good sniper to begin with.
But he's your bro, man. He's your buddy till the end.
Or lover, whoever rolls that way. Whoever rolls that way. Okay, I want to mention the delays really quick because there's a lot of games that'll be showing up in E3, but they have a couple of delays where it will be showing up in 2015. Like the people who are interested in the Division, like it's coming out next year. I mean, yeah, next year or somewhere in 2015. Mad Max is also a 2015 game. As much as people keep on saying it's a 2014 game, not anymore. Dying Light, the damn Dead Island-ish parkour game, that was moved to 2015. But it'll show up in E3. So we'll see what they have to show on the show floor. Microsoft will definitely show a little bit of Quantum Break, but it will definitely not come out this year. There's no official date yet, but it's definitely not 2015. The Order 1886, it's coming out to be a really interesting game for the PS4, but it's not coming out anytime this year. It's early 2050 at the latest. There's no date as well. Witcher 3 is next year, and what I feared was going to be a yearly release, but apparently no. Arkham Knight was supposed to be for October, but now it's for early 2015, which I think is good. You have more time to shape up, I think the Rocksteady's trilogy, because Batman Arkham Origins was not technically the trilogy for Rocksteady, as much as this is the fourth game. So, is there any of those games that are interesting for you?
No.
Or
not for me.
For the 2015 releases, nothing that I was like, I'm overly disappointed about that they've been delayed, I'm okay with that.
I'm happy with Witcher 3. More time, the better. So.
Yeah, but there's also obviously a point when you're like, Jesus Christ, just bring the damn thing out already, But if anything, more time is always good. So.
Yeah.
And none of these games are like ones that I'm dying to play right away. The closest.
Well, Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, yeah, and maybe Batman, right? But
I'm burnt out with Batman.
I'm okay with waiting for any of those. So nothing I'm too disappointed about.
Yeah. Let's mention the E3 schedule really quick. I'm sure we're at this point when this episode has been released, we're halfway done with E3, but we'll just mention it anyway for those who want to pick it up, if they want to check out the conferences. Because tomorrow we have Microsoft starting first. I'm going to try to watch that. That's on a Monday, June 9, 9:30 a.m., which is 12:30 midnight for us. Are you guys going to stay up for Microsoft?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably. We'll be staying up for Microsoft.
It's 12:30. It's a 2-hour.
I'm still awake by then, probably trying to finish Watch Dogs, so.
Oh, you're gonna try to finish that. Next up is EA, which is 3 hours after.
So that'll
the start of Microsoft. So that's 3 a.m. for us.
I'll probably skip that one.
12 noon for people. PDT, Pacific Daylight Time.
Yeah, I'm probably skipping that as well. I'll probably watch Microsoft, and then I don't really care about EA too much.
Ubisoft is next,
I don't care about that either.
3 p.m. for 3 p.m. PDT, June 9, and for us in Southeast Asia, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty much a 3-hour gap between each other, because I think assuming each presentation is 2 hours long,
then
possibly
set up for
or
the
less.
next one.
That's for the next one.
I'm assuming, yeah. I'm just my only worry is that we're gonna miss some of the funny parts of E3, but yeah.
It's fine.
It doesn't deserve to be watched live. Or those funny bits.
I don't know about EA, because I kind of want to see Battlefront, but it's only Battlefronts, right? So, Ubisoft, I'm kind of interested, so I might pick that up, because I wake up at 6 a.m. anyway, so it's the same thing. PS4, though, is right after. Sony, sorry. Is right after Ubisoft, and that's
9 a.m. for us.
That's 9 a.m. for us, 6 p.m. for
I can probably catch that
at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those in Nintendo, which I think if people are listening to this podcast on a Tuesday, next up for you guys, if you guys are catching up on what's happening on E3 right now, next up is Nintendo on Wednesday, 12 midnight.
Right.
But it's not a press conference, though. It's not. It's a video. So you're not really missing anything. It's just like they're gonna upload a video.
Pseudo Nintendo Direct.
Pseudo longer Nintendo Direct, I guess.
E3 Nintendo Direct.
Is that a good idea, or it's just them being different?
It's just them being different. I kind of miss them on stage live and seeing Reggie doing his balance board stuff and
yeah,
like that.
Showing how ready he is.
Yeah, but one of the
actually,
yeah, he is sick. But I mean, you really need Iwata there to do a presentation. You have Reggie, you have Miyamoto, you're fine. I think one of the
reasons and his translator is fine. Like the only reason why Iwata speaks English at press conferences is because he wants to.
Oh, really? Because he wants to.
But it's really not horrible. The best English though, but he wants to do that.
I think also, it's partially also because I think Nintendo just doesn't have a lot to show. That's possibly also why they've moved to a video format, a pre-recorded video format rather than a live show. I don't know if that's...
I don't think so, because it's either that or they just wanna, they're not really taking it as serious when it comes to like Wii U is having a hard time, because they have to have a lot to show.
No, I don't think that it's not them taking it seriously, but I think they just want more control over their presentations. That's why they're pre-recording them now. Like, remember the Skyward Sword thing? When that went to shit?
Oh, when it couldn't work. It had a little problem with the Wii. That's true. Because I remember when they were trying to present the concept for Skyward Sword.
Either that or maybe all the big shot developers that they want to bring on stage are too busy doing stuff. Like maybe Sakurai is making King Dedede have more facial animation or something.
Oh god, this week's gonna be so crazy.
It would be funny if they just did a whole Nintendo Direct of just like Luigi death stares and stuff.
They should go into those little sellout meme things to get more people.
Oh, that's another thing that's gonna happen this E3. At least 2 new memes will be made. That's gonna go in my bingo.
That's true. No, at least another Tomodachi Life-ish game that we announced.
Which is out, by the way.
Yeah, it's out.
And I'm debating if I want to pick that up or not. I mean,
pick it up.
But
are there reviews for that? There should be.
There are.
I actually want to see if there are reviews for that.
Tomodachi Life, The Sims 4, creepier version.
The creepy version of The Sims.
With no gay marriage.
I know.
Well, okay, it's got on Metacritic 72 on Metacritic.
Okay.
IGN gave it 84%.
Of course it did. 80.4 or 80?
Well, 8, wait, hang on, I'll open this. Eurogamer gave it 50.
Because Eurogamer is a good game. They know.
8.4 by IGN.
Okay, whatever.
Eurogamer gave it 5 out of 10.
I think that's it. For E3. Like, is there anything else you want to mention? Like, after this, it's time to watch it.
No, not much. A few things not E3 related, but we should probably mention, maybe a couple of the upcoming releases that we actually haven't done a releases in a while when you think about it.
Oh, you want to talk about, what else come out? Like, Murdered Soul Suspects.
I wanted to mention that the Phoenix Wright trilogy, will be released on the Nintendo eShop for the 3DS. I don't know if they got a release date for that. But it will be coming to the West. This is basically Ace Attorney Trilogy HD.
Yep.
So if you haven't
HD. It's gonna have the sprites from the iPad version.
Yeah, so if you haven't played the original series on the DS, perfect time to pick it up because it's a great series of games. When it does come out. Oh, here, release date will be it should be out already, May 30, 2013. So
hopefully this will pave the way for Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Which
hopefully they
Yeah.
do an HD version of 1 as well, and like bundle them together or something. Because we haven't gotten Ace Attorney Investigations 2 yet, and we deserve that.
With June, as much as the E3 is happening in terms of releases, there's
Well,
There's
Plants
nothing
vs.
interesting.
Zombies Garden Warfare is coming to Windows. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark is being released just before to coincide with the film.
June 27,
June
24. Sorry.
Valiant Heart.
Ultra's already out. Wildstar's already out.
Already out. Wildstar's out.
Murdered Soul Suspect, what I didn't even notice. I didn't even pay attention. Apparently just out already.
And it's not getting good reviews.
It's not getting good
It's
reviews.
so disappointing.
Yeah.
I know. It's supposed to be an LA Noir.
I was looking forward to that.
Valiant Hearts, The Great War from Ubisoft. This will be released June 25th. That looks very interesting. It's a World War I puzzle platformer.
I didn't know that was a Ubisoft IP.
Apparently it is. So those are what's coming out.
I might be looking back on June, to be honest. Well, in terms of my buying, like for June, I might look back and see what I didn't pick up. I might on mid-June, I might pick up Wolfenstein, because there's nothing that I kind of want to pick up. But then again, there's a stupid Steam summer sale, so we'll just have to see.
And there's Toy-Con coming up. If you're into that.
When is Toy-Con?
June 19 to 21st, I think.
Well, if there's a video game section, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Could get some video game toys.
Well, that's for yours. That's for you guys already. I'm good. With our whole E3 talk, and I think that's it. All that's left is us to fill up our bingo cards, and then we're good. Final thoughts? Are we good? Is there anything? Just let's watch. We're done.
We're done. Let's watch the show.
Yeah, let's do it right now. Or whoever's listening, just there are links below. Start watching. It should be out. It should be done. It might be done. Heck, it might be. I don't know. Maybe it's E3 2015 while you're listening to this.
When we're famous, then they go back to the
While we're
podcast.
famous. Yeah, you're checking out our previous episodes, which you can check on our website, www.toomuchgaming.com. That's 2 with the number 2. If you have any questions, concerns, or topics you want us to cover, let us know via email at thetmgpodcast@gmail.com. Mickey's YouTube channel, or TMG's channel, the TMG blog.
Just youtube.com/TMGblog.
TMG blog. Just type that in. You see all of those videos that Mickey has been working on. All of his shenanigans, walkthroughs, let's plays, my let's plays, RD's let's plays. We have a lot of videos.
More to come soon.
But yeah, I think this is it for episode 35. Please
rate, comment, subscribe, leave us a review.
Yep.
Please.
And I think that's it.
That's it. Take care, guys. Happy E3, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.